Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 8th episode of Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Last episode, Koshitan got to realize her dream, her lifelong ambition of being a streamer, with the help of Nokotan. Side by side, antlers just all over the place, basically becoming tentacles more than antlers at a certain point, which is definitely good for the views, especially if you are a female streamer, for sure. Tentacles, only a plus, so everyone enjoyed themselves. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, we're here for episode 8, so let's jump on in and see how things go. As always, if you enjoy the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon for early access and help me keep doing what I'm doing. And let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Looks like the gang's all here, aside from Nokotan. 11:30 p.m. Yeah, she invites you out on a date, and this is how she acts. It's a good way to start. I wonder where Nokotan is. I wonder if she's already up there. Yeah, what exactly are we unveiling? A deer? Where's Amiko? Oh, there they are. Yeah, this does look like a nice little ritual. Yeah, let's see what this is all about. Mabushi. Uh, I mean, I was kind of expecting it, but still. Wow, just wait to no time. Koshitantan, Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan, Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan, Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. But yeah, you know, the funny thing about watching a crazy gag anime is, at a certain point, it's hard to surprise you anymore. You've kind of gotten to that point. Like, because Nokotan didn't show up at the stairs. Obviously, she was somewhere else. And then we talked about some special events. Nokotan probably going to be a part of it. But I was not quite expecting her to have achieved god status. That was still a little bit of a surprise. But she is a dear girl, so some people will take one look at her and think, yeah, that's a god, all right. Me being one of those people. You dear. We need more hairbrushing in this show. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. Dear after dear. Yukushika Kurushika. Yeah, Bashame gets it. Always has been. Oh, is she? All old ladies look the same to me. Inukai Mitsu. Those 3D deers just. She looks so smug. She is not a plain old deer. What are you talking about? Scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? What nonsense was I saying about the show not surprising me? It didn't seem surprising anymore. It's a smug look. Don't wad at me. Yeah, what a great way to start the year. I knew what she would say. I was still happy. You go away, old lady. See you now, old lady. Okay. The one Miko's actually kind of pretty. What do we got? Okay. That's something. Person waiting for you. Full great antlers. I think so. Just roll with it. It's okay. It's not the size that matters. I missed you, Neko. It's nice how the student council does the Hatsumode together. Great miss. What did that say? I feel like there was a deer pun there, but oh, don't mind. Not gonna hide that. I think she's a small child. She was just trying to be helpful. It would have been funny if she did start crying though, like a small child would. Okay. There you go. Going full delinquent now. Just have some Amazaki, get drunk, be happy. Antler soup. You know you want it. We are not worthy. That does sound like a pretty blessed drink. I mean, JK soup, there's not really a better beverage, really. Oh, we got music. Because it's a deer theme. Try to keep up. I do appreciate how Anko never breaks character. Is she even awake? I don't think she is. I think she's ascended. Notsu. Any more questions? They're all just so blessed. Yeah, a long night at Tsukomi. Very exhausting for poor Koshitan. She's like, I want to go back to last year already. Nyon nyon. I just love how she says Tim. I had a feeling that's where this was going. They really tried to tell me there was some other deer girl god. Because World can't handle more than one Nokosan, so we can't have that. Yeah, you can't fool me. Local mascot. You know, I think it's my sister, yeah. Shika. Oh no. Oh no. The look on her face. Okay, hand. Just gonna put on her other antlers. uh, as you do. Finally, we're back to the club room. You know, after half the episode. Is it? Life. Life. I'm sick with my guess. I told you. I told you. I'm an anime expert. The Beast of Eno. Oh, the title, the character and title sequences. The out of control sis concrete said. She's got a banana. Oh, an actual deer leaps into the fry. That was animation budget well used right there. Hey, in the they made the spinny thingy into an antler. That's a nice touch. Oh, sensei. Okay, sounds like a sounds like a good deal. Naturally. Yeah, not a bad start at all. And 9, not bad. Oh, delinquents. Oh yeah, we saw these guys before. Definitely not as good of a role. Senpai deer. And a taser. Damn, they're not messing around either. Yeah, she doesn't have anything yet. She just started. Maybe she'll have to pay with her body, which would be nice. Is that is that a deer cracker loan shark? That's so messed up. Yeah, I mean that's pretty clear. What a harsh life it is for a deer sometimes. That is true. I mean, it's not about getting there first, it's about having a good pathway there. And? Well, some things never change. Good times. That is not a good start. I want her to get one that just requires her to do lewd things with Koshi-san. Is that a lot to ask? She'll take care of that. Oh. Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, that's what you should do. Probably for the best. Nice. Ooh, a 10. Big numbers. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. What happened? Oh. That got really graphic really quickly. Poor Nakutan. It's a shame Bashame doesn't get to play. Dear life decisions. Okay. Lion King. Yeah, do you want this? You want the boring safe life or excitement and instability? It's a mountain life for her. She probably wants just trying to take after her. I take after you. Can deer swim? Oh, a boat. I want to watch out for that. And she wakes up on some deserted island. Oh, how how far does she go? Yan? Is she evolving? I have several questions. The highest class of deer. Uh, oh my god. Antlers on the building. And she is living that queen life. Oh, wow. Does she? How are things going for you? Oh, cute. Second idol. Getting. She's a social media sensation. She's really cute. Not a park idol. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. 30 million! Wow, that is a whole nother scale. Like to ring me dry. I mean, we did have her kind of do an ABBA performance earlier in the show, right? Naturally. Oh, look, she's. You got, Bashama just pounding some mochi behind them. Why the mustache? None. That's okay. You got horns. Just Headbutt. Be careful. Got your nose. Boop. Just booped his nose. Now we're all friends. A nice non-violent solution. They kind of are. And meanwhile, Basham has had her own arc entirely this scene. I feel like there's aren't that many deer crackers in the world. Sasuke Nature. What's up? Is there a problem? Oh, oh no! Scandal's what I was looking for. We have a scandal. Capybara. I mean, capybara is literally a better creature. So I don't understand how that's a problem. In fact, I want an anime about a capybara girl. When did we get that? Well, yeah, yeah. Yeah, wasn't Bashama making food this whole time? Did she eat it all? Is she dead? What happened? Oh, Bashame. This girl needs to learn to swallow. What? There we go. She helped her swallow. With her OP antlers, yeah. And yeah, roll credits. Roll credits. I need some water. Shika, 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 Shika. Shika, Shika, Shika. Those still look like the world's just hardest, unappetizing looking pancakes in some of those shots. You know, the kind of pancakes you buy that are just frozen and you're expected to put them in a toaster. Like, that's what they look like in, like, at least one of those shots. Those things are just horrible. Okay. Not a good time to yawn right as it's ending. But yeah, that was the 8th episode of Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan. So, this episode, it feels like we didn't get a whole lot happening. I mean, maybe it's because I'm kind of internally comparing it to the like dozen or so mini episodes episode, right? But because we had the Hatsumo did the shrine visit, that was like half the episode, really. Not much to say about that, just the deer themed stuff, and Nokutan literally being the god, like the main centerpiece of the event, being very pretentious, you know, trying to act out that role of being like a larger than life kind of god figure, right? Everyone seems to be pretty happy about about it, aside from Kochitan, who fulfills her usual role as being the Tsukomi master. We also had our student council members, including Neko, and the best part, of course, is when she fell over, and Kinu, I think her name is, um, yeah, the other one's Shiharu. Kinu was like, please don't cry, not good night. Like, it was so funny because she did it. It was so natural for her. But that's what you do when, like, a child falls over. Like, maybe, maybe scrapes her knee and just, like, starts crying, right? But even though Neko was quite short, she's the same age as, everyone else. She's a high schooler. So she's probably not going to cry just because she fell over. But the fact that she acted like she was going to in such a sincere way, like not trying to mock her or anything, I thought that was really funny. That was probably one of my favorite moments of the episode, to be honest. So I quite enjoyed that. But not too much to say about the shrine stuff beyond that. Nokutan trying to play it off as if that wasn't her, like it was just coincidental that she showed up right after everything was gone. Kind of like Superman and Clark Kent, like not being in the same spot. Like, hey, whenever Superman's gone, you show up. That sort of thing. But yeah, Nokutan, there's not going to be like an identical girl that looks just like Nokutan. That's a god, right? So she tried to play it off as such, but we know better than that. We're not stupid. But I might as well read the wishes on the screen here, since I have the time to do so. I'll make sure the Deer Club makes its mark. I'm gonna become Hino's local mascot. Yeah, that was Nokotan's. And then of course Anko's we already read. I'm gonna do naughty things with my sister. I actually am curious how like what's that translated from? Onei-chan to iroiro suru. Yeah, definitely much more subtle in the Japanese version because iroiro basically just means like various things, but it often is kind of used in like a suggestive way. So, but yeah, the English definitely makes it a bit more blatant. But the point is definitely gets across in Japanese as well, especially if you know her as a character. Anyway, Bashame will become a great deer and eat rice. Considering it's third person, you know who wrote that one even without the Bashame at the end there. But so that was half the episode. The other half being the game of life, right? And I knew it. I was seeing more than my fair share of anime, and the board game they play most of all in just across all anime is life. I don't know if it's just if it's just a really popular game in Japan. Maybe it is, but it's definitely a popular game in anime. I know that. I know that for a fact. And of course this was a deer themed one, but that kind of goes without saying. But yeah, naturally the currency were the rice crackers. And who went first? I want to say it was Anko. Yeah, she started off pretty strong, but Koshitan not so much because she gets like shaken down by some delinquents, right? I did enjoy seeing her get down on all four, which I mean it makes sense because she's a deer, but it's also just really hot in general. But she had to go. They guided her to a nearby bank where she could get a loan for the deer crackers. So yeah, definitely in cahoots with each other here to exploit, to extort, whatever the word I'm looking for is, to screw her over. So, and the way she has her arm over her is a nice touch, not for like Yuri reasons, just like it just really sells the overall scene, because like in some bullying scenes, sometimes you'll have one of the guys like acting kind of like buddy buddy with the guy that they're trying to get money out of. Sometimes they'll try to phrase it as like, you're just a buddy of mine lending me some money, even though it's not voluntary and they're never gonna give them any money back, right? Like, and they usually will like put their arm around him and stuff like that. Like, yeah, we're all friends here. Give me some money. Like, if you've seen that sort of thing, you know what I'm talking about. And her having her arm around her there definitely helped add to that kind of feel. So I like that as well as a nice little touch there. Nokotan just suffering. She's back up in the telephone wires. So it sucks to be her. We never did get an explanation about why she was there in episode one, and I'm sure we never will. But yeah, life sucks sometimes. We got a little bit of an NTR scene where poor Anko gets to see Nokotan and Koshitan go at it in front of her very eyes. But yeah, I don't think Koshitan was a big fan of that. But that was a fun little scene. And then, like, Koshitan just kind of, like, gets impaled by antlers. Like, I guess it's supposed to be more like she was growing them, but everything about the animation that depicted it made it seem like... I mean, I guess it's, in a way, the same thing either way. Antlers coming out of you, but it seemed more like stabbing through you rather than sprouting from you. I guess it's a very subtle, nuanced difference between those two things, but Yeah, it's like just like blades shooting out of you, and like you'd bleed and die, like that kind of the implication, rather than just having like little horns, sprouting. But they are just horns. She's not bleeding to death, so it's all good. Although I think some are coming out of her ears, which is probably not great either, because make it hard to hear. But yeah, things just kept getting crazier and crazier, kept upping the scale of the deer crackers we were getting. Nokutan goes in the water, becomes a moose, which I guess is a final form of deers. I didn't know that personally. But then we have Anko, like, having her own little kingdom with antlers on the building, which was funny. Like, yeah, that's sort of thing shouldn't surprise me at this point, but it did kind of get me. But yeah, she's got her own legion of followers and everything. And then not to be undone, we got Koshitan, who is like a deer idol, who looks really cute. Like the photo shoot, how into it she was, how cutesy she was acting. Really, really cute stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed all that. Although eventually got a scandal that kind of ruined things, but it was nice at the time. But just the way they kept like one-upping each other, it was really cool. And Vashame, of course, just doing her rice stuff in the background overall. Nokutan, I think, became the ruler of America or something. I didn't completely understand what was going on there, but, clearly something. And then we got this shot of Koshitan on her couch with just basking in the deer crackers, acting like she's all that in a bag of chips. But that was when the scandal hit, when she's actually a capybara. I still don't understand why that's a problem. Capybara, like, are in my top 5 animals just in general. Like, they're so chill. They get along with every other animal in the wild in the kingdom. Like, even a predator that eats them, they don't care. Capybara doesn't care. He'll just hang out with the crocodile. Like, hey, bud, what's up? Just chilling. We're all animals here, okay? Like, I don't want to be speciest. I'm not gonna run away from you just because you're a crocodile. We're cool, right? You know, we're cool. So capybara are one of the best animals. So I don't see why anyone would have a problem with that. Like, I want my capybara anime, my capybara idol anime. Give that to me. It's not. I'm not asking for a lot. And Bashama almost died. That was unfortunate. She did choke a little bit, but nothing that we can't fix. So with the OP antlers, right? So it was all good. It was all good. But yeah, this episode it only really had 2 big scenes, but you know they both had their moments, right? I would say the Game of Life. I definitely liked that segment better than the Shrine segment, right? Because there was a lot more just hilarity to it, a lot more chance for creativity to thrive. Because I mean, I don't want to get too technical here on comedy stuff, but the uh, the Shrine thing was a lot more focused on one event happening. Like, either you found Shika being a god and people just going along with it. Either you found that funny or you don't, right? It kind of like, and it was like a huge segment dedicated to that, so it was kind of a weakness of it. Whereas the Game of Life, it actually, even though it was one big scene, it had multiple gags with each basically in the form of different ways of making money, making the deer crackers. So, so much more chance to like find something entertaining, something funny to you, right? It's not as contingent on one overarching thing. Hopefully that sentence made sense, but and some of them were pretty funny. Like, I definitely enjoyed having a deer idol that was just a fake. But anyway, overall, I enjoyed the episode. Seeing cute deer idol Koshitan was certainly the highlight of it for me. With honorable mentions being to Neko falling down and doing her best not to cry like a big girl. So some good stuff there. But yeah, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.